Hey everyone, this is Doug Jankowski with the Grizzled Geek, and today I'm coming to you with another Star Wars video. I'm going to go a little out of order. I was switching and doing the alternate games like Sentinels of the Multiverse on Sunday, but since we're so close to the release of the really significant patches coming up, I wanted to touch on some more Star Wars stuff, and so today I'm going to do top 5 list of the top 5 things I think you should do before and as the United Forces updates come out. So the first of those is farm dailies. If you take a look here, I'm on the Black Hole, and you can see that they still have the bonus command points for the dailies. So these dailies here were 2,300 points. Now that is, I've got the boost going, the superior command boost, but they're still going like 10 times what the points are normally. So it's a really good idea to get in and farm those dailies as much as you can, because there's no telling how long we're going to have this available. It's possible that when the first United Forces Foundation patch 5.5 comes out on Tuesday, that we will lose this. They've really not told us one way or the other when that's going to happen. So with that in mind, it might be a good idea to spend the next couple of days farming these dailies to get as many command points as you can out of these bonuses. Now, that brings to mind the second topic I want to touch on. Also, October 8th is I don't want to say the deadline for this, because it's kind of an open-ended thing, but you're going to want to get a character, at least one character, to command rank 300. Because at command rank 300, you are going to be eligible for the new legacy perk that launches with 5.5 on Tuesday, on October 10th, that gives you a 25% bonus to command XP that's earned per character up to 4. So you can have a grand total of 4 of your characters get that 25% bonus and get 100% bonus to your command XP gained. So a good idea to focus first on one character to get him up to all the way up to 300, get that 25% bonus. You're going to go to your legacy tab, and you're going to buy it just like you do one of these, like the improved command experience, the legacy of leadership, any of those kind of things. Once you buy it for one character, you will then automatically get the extra 25% bonus per person you get up to command rank 300 without having to rebuy the legacy unlock. So it'll automatically be applied, and then once you've got at least four characters up to legacy 300, then you'll have the 100% bonus to legacy gained. So it's a really sweet benefit. So I'd definitely recommend trying to get one guy up there. Now, this is one that if it takes you 3 months to get somebody to Legacy 300, you're still going to have the ability to get it. But when you take that Legacy bonus of 100%, you take your Superior Command boost of 100%, and you look at the week after the United Forces go live on November 8th, where there's another double CXP, you can get, I believe that's going to be 4 times the normal CXP experience for that week with all of those bonuses going. So something really cool to look forward to for those who who are looking to build up command experience for people that they just haven't had a chance to work on. The great thing about this initial boost that you're going to buy, the legacy boost, it is supposedly retroactive, meaning you're going to be able to get the CXP bonus, and then it's going to go back to all of the CXP you've earned and add on that 25% bonus. At least that's the theory. We'll see how that's executed. I'm not really sure how they're planning on doing that, but you know, that's the idea. So if they manage to do it, that'd be awesome. I'd be thrilled. So we could see a giant leap in what we've got CXP wise. So all of they're doing a lot. I mean, they're listening to us in this sense that they're hearing the frustration of how long it takes to grind through CXP, and they're giving us lots of things to get that CXP from. I'm really hoping they leave this bonus, you know, the really high command points for the dailies going, because dailies are normally dead. Not a lot of people go back and do all of these dailies on all of these old runs, so I think that's regenerated some interest in these. So it'd be cool to see that continue. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the third thing that I think you should do prior to United Forces, and that is go play the intro planets with all 8 classes on all of the servers. That is going to give you a bonus of 20 cartel coins for each character you complete off their first planet. So it doesn't just count the first time you've done it ever, it's the first time you do it on each server. So you can get a grand total of 160 cartel coins per server by going through and doing all 8 classes through their starting planet. So fun little thing to do if you haven't done the starting planets for a while. If you're interested in getting extra cartel coins, that's something you can theoretically do there. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to number 4, and that is play characters you want to keep the name of. What's going to happen when we come up to get close to the November 8th launch of, you know, the United Forces going live, is they are going to go through, and I think this is actually going to happen on November 24th, so you're going to want to get this done before then. The developers are going to go through and purge all the names off of characters that have not been played in the last 90 days. So if you have a character who you just haven't played in a while, but you like them and you really want to keep their name, you're going to need to go through and play those characters at least once so that there's some activity there and they're not going to just delete it. You're also going to want to, I believe you also have to be over 10th level, or at least 10th level, in order to not have your name purged. So be above 10th level and not have been played, or have been played in the last 90 days, and then you'll get to keep, or at least have a chance to keep the name on that character. Alright, that brings us to the last one. This isn't going to be universal. It's really dependent upon your playstyle, but if you are an operations person, you've probably already done this, but you should go play or take on Tithe and Avela and Esni operation bosses. Because the third operation boss, who's, I think it's Bahut, or no, Nahut, is coming out on November 28th with update 5.6. So you're going to want to have played the previous 2 bosses in order to, I don't know that you necessarily have to have played them to get, to be able to access him, but, you know, in order to kind of progress through the way you're supposed to, I guess, it'd be a good idea to go and take those guys on. So there you have it, folks. Those are the 5 things I think you should do before the release of United Forces. Like I said, it's coming in waves, so some of these things are more time sensitive than the others. Some of them, like the massive bonus to dailies, may or may not go away at any point. So take advantage of them while you can. That's what I'm doing right now. And there you go. I'd like to hear from you guys if you have any strategies you're planning on going through prior to the release of United Forces. You doing anything special to get ready? Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, I am really looking forward to this update. I hope you guys are too. May the Force be with you, and you guys have a nice day.